Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ground and Pound Podcast Dog of the Week video. And as always, this video is designed to give you my favorite betting underdog in the entire UFC 327 fight card. Prohaska taking on Olberg in the main event. And we've been on an absolute heater here on Dog of the Week, betting all underdogs. We were able to cash with Yusri Belgari 2 weeks ago. Last week, we were able to cash with Money Moicano in the main event. Looking to make it 3 in a row here. And I have to confess, before we reveal Dog of the Week, I was looking to bet on Joshua Van here. It was planned weeks in advance. Unfortunately, that fight did get cancelled. Carlos texted me. He said, "Don't do it. Don't break the streak." And I looked him back in the eye through the lens of my phone. And I said, I got to give the people what they want. You miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot. And this week's Dog of the Week is going to be... That's right, people. Cub Swanson here to make it 3 in a row for this week's Dog of the Week. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that like and subscribe button. And I can already hear the murmurs. I don't want to take a 42-year-old. Well, no one's telling you to bet it. But here on the channel, we are consistent. And he is my favorite betting underdog after Joshua Van here on this UFC 327 fight card. And I still think that Cub Swanson's still got a little bit left in the tank. If you go back and look at that last fight against Billy Q, he still looked good. He still had a lot of power. He still had good footwork. He could bite down on the mouthpiece. His cardio looked good. He was defending takedowns. And I still think on the feet, he is going to be faster and more accurate in this matchup here against Nate the Train Landwehr. And let's face it, let's talk about Nate the Train before we talk about these keys to victory here for Cub Swanson. Nate the Train Landwehr looks like a fighter that is past it. He looks a very chinny fighter. And I don't think that at this moment in time that he is a guy that you want to be betting as a favorite, let alone an underdog. So in this matchup, I think Cub Swanson should be the favorite. And I think that he can get this one done here if he keeps it defensively sound. I think he needs to do a good job here of being defensively sound on the feet, rolling with punches. Don't get into a back and forth slugfest here with Nate the Train. It's exactly what he wants. Fight the smart fight. Slip and rip. Land counter shots. Nate is going to be aggressive. He's going to come to you. Use that aggression against him. Slip and roll with punches and then look to land your counter shots. Cub Swanson does a good job of kind of holding his hands low, out of range, and then darting in with a nice big right hand. I could see that right hand that he landed on Billy Q, landing here on Nate the Train. Just make sure that you're defensively sound here, rolling with punches, having good head movement, and you'll be able to get this victory here. And for the second key to victory, use your footwork. Stay off the fence. Don't get backed up against the fence. We know that Nate the Train likes to use his wrestling. Don't get backed up. Circle off the fence. And also as well, use your footwork to dart in and out of range. Don't stand and trade in the pocket. Use that footwork to decide when you want to exchange in the pocket. And for the third key to victory, throw in combinations. It's not necessarily going to be the first or second shot that's going to land for Swanson that's really going to put out the lights here of Nate the Train. It's going to be the second, third, and fourth. It's going to be the later shots in the combinations that I think are going to be able to find the knockout here for Swanson. With Nate the Train, he doesn't have a ton of head movement. So if Cub Swanson does pepper him with the jab, that's going to disguise that second and third shot, whether that's a straight right hand, which he has a beautiful straight right hand. His coach talks about trusting the right hand. I think if he does that here, he's going to be able to land that bomb, put Nate the Train out, and ride off into the sunset here for his retirement fight. Plus 100. I think he should be minus 200 as the favorite here. If you're enjoying the content and you intend to tell, let me know in the comments section below. If you think it's a crazy pick, let me know who you like here for the Dog of the Week. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.